It's not, right now we just have one ceasefire until the next war, one ceasefire until the next war, one
That's
cease.
what's funny. It's called a ceasefire. It's not
Yeah,
called peace. It's not
it's
called
not peace. It's not peace.
not
It's
peace.
not, they
We're
really,
gonna
I mean,
stop for a little bit.
yeah.
Right. It's halftime. It's halftime.
I mean, maybe a little bit for a while. I mean, they had peace treaties with Jordan and Egypt, and
That's a long
that's
halftime. That's a
it's
Super Bowl.
lasted, right? It's lasted a little longer until that runs out too, Chaz V'Shalom. But until that runs out, then but
Nah, it's just one thing. It's always the latest thing. It's always the latest thing. So
right. So I think that's the problem. We're not looking at like the underlying, what
well, it's like doctors nowadays, right? What do doctors do? They treat the symptom,
yeah.
right? They don't go you try to uproot the underlying cause. You know what I mean? And so the patient has come back. The patient comes back and he's a customer. He becomes a customer instead of a healed person. He becomes addicted to the process. I think that's what people are. They're addicted to the process, the political process, the 9 to 5 process.
Yeah, but I think everything's wearing out. I mean, I don't know. At least to me, it is. Like I'm getting so sick of I used to love politics. I'm just so sick of it. It's just like, oh yeah, this, this political party says this meaningless thing, or the other side says this meaningless thing, or I mean, the fact that they can't even all agree
Well, the
that
fact
they can't even all agree that taking out the ability to build nuclear weapons from Iran that's been chanting death to America for decades, they can't even admit like that's a positive thing. Like, I
the,
mean,
the,
like
the
they,
fact that the people don't understand that
yeah,
that even political parties
yeah,
are the dumbest thing in the world, and don't serve their interest. And they keep voting for them. They keep not wanting to change the whole system is the underlying problem. Because like think of it like this: if it was a business, right, and you had a company, you don't have for every position an election. Who do the employees want to be our CEO? Who do the employees want to be our CFO? Who do our employees want to be our general manager? Who do our employees? You don't do that. You know what I mean? You hire the best people to carry out the task. And with politics, there is no task to be carried out.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's because there just isn't. Like, what is it? The person handling the money, the treasurer. That's what a politician. What does a politician do exactly? They don't have a job description. You know what I mean? And so they're not employees. They really are employees, but they're not. They don't act like employees. They act like rulers instead of employees, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
and helping to run and function a country, they don't do that. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they sell us a bill of goods to do, but they don't do that. And so we sit there squabbling. In the case of Israel, it's like 27 different factions. In the case of America, it's two main ones. And every so often somebody comes and tries to be an independent, right? But it's still like it's a joke. It's like a football game.
yeah. No, it's like, I mean, if you take a step back, it's like, why are you so invested in this? Like this politician or this party? Like, is it really changing your life, so drastic? Like, do you get a
Yeah.
new job? Like when your party wins, do you get a much better job all of a sudden? Does everything in your life dramatically change for the better? Does
No,
everything dramatically get worse if the other, team or
they
party?
made it another source of entertainment. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's like
All it.
this. Yeah. I
That's
mean,
all
it's
it.
the strangest job in the world. Like, what other job do you go out? Like, I want a job that's going to give me more money and more power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around, I'm going to ask all these other people, strangers, to give me money so I can get a better job that makes more money and gives me a lot of power over you. Give me money so I can be, and then these guys, a lot of these guys so corrupt, they're becoming like seriously wealthy with all the bribes and the lobbies and all that. So
It-
here, what are the jobs like? I want this really good job. I'm gonna knock on every door. Here, give me some money so I can get this great job, and I'm gonna make your life better. Your life, not me. I'll just have this great job with all this money and power, but your life's gonna be better if you give me money. It's crazy. It's
and,
absolutely
and,
crazy.
and people keep falling for it. Old
They go
clients.
again. Oh, I got to give this guy because the other guy's so bad. I can't do this. Yeah,
You
it's
know,
nuts.
if AI and automation is going to do away with anything, it should do away with politicians. There is no room for politicians. Zero.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that would be, that would be leaders, all right, leaders that actually care about people.
The problem is they're not leaders. They're
Yeah,
branded as
they're not.
leaders, but
Yeah.
they don't lead the people anywhere. They act as rulers. And the ones that are most obvious, like Newsom in California, he really acts like a dictator. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's
Yeah.
not leading anybody anywhere. He's like, you're gonna do what I say, and I'm not subject to these rules. You know, I'm gonna flaunt COVID. I'm gonna go out to restaurants. I'm gonna have fun. You have to stay in, but I'm gonna do what
Yeah.
I. You know what I mean? It's
No,
like
yeah.
you guys elected this guy, this schmo bagel,
Yeah, no, all the double standards. Yeah, it's all crazy.
the schmo bagel. You know what I mean? They ruined the whole state over there, and then they just keep getting rewarded for it. They
Yeah.
keep getting rewarded for enacting dumb policies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the most absurd thing in the world.
No, it's an amazing job where you can do really poorly and you get promoted.
And
Like
you get promoted. Yeah.
you get the higher job. All right, so we're almost out of time here. Any final statements or should we just wrap it up for tonight?
Final statements. Learn Torah. Do good. That's it. Just be a good person. Don't be a schmo bagel.
Yeah, doing something kind for someone else.
Yeah. Be kind. Be kind.
I mean, be
Be
nice to
good.
other people has the most dramatic effect on the world.
Be good.
More powerful than these ballistic missiles. It just changes people's lives. Just being nice to someone
Yeah.
changes their life.
Treat them how you want to be treated. You
Yeah.
know, treat them how you want to be treated. Be kind to people.
All right, so that's all the time we have tonight. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. We forget to say at the beginning sometimes. Please subscribe and like Sweet and Good Torah and the Gate of Mordecai, and we'll see you back. See you back soon.